Everybody let me know that the audio is working good. Doing good. How's everybody on here? All right, guys. So I guess we'll just move right along, get right on into this thing, and do what we do. So anyway, so if there's anybody here that hasn't been here before and you don't really know how we do things, I'd like to tell you that we start off by saying a short prayer in the beginning, and then after we say our prayer, we'll go into look at an animal and talk about the animals we're looking at, a little bit, talk about some other general things that has to do with snakes and reptiles and things like that. And then I'll take some time to look at the comments, answer any questions you might have, and, just chat a little bit with everybody. If you will, please smash that like button as soon as you come in. The more likes we get in the beginning of the stream, the better it helps. It really helps get the stream pushing along out there to more people and stuff. So please smash that like button. What's up, Saunders? Saunders Solomon. How are you? All right, guys. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and say the prayer while we wait for a few people to get in here and stuff. And then we'll go on to talk about some animals and take a little closer look at some animals and stuff here tonight. Heavenly Father, we come before you today with, come on, girl. Come on. You can't do this, girl. Come on. Sorry, guys. This snake's being a little bit of a pain in the butt. But anyway, Heavenly Father, we come before you today with gratitude, humility, and a desire to understand the world that you created. Lord, you are the author of all life, from the tallest mountains to the smallest creatures, from the oceans to the deserts, and even the creatures we fear the most. God, today we ask for wisdom. Help us to see beyond fear and into truth. Help us recognize that every creature has a purpose, even the ones that make us uncomfortable, even the ones that we don't fully understand. Lord, open our eyes to the beauty and balance of your creation, and teach us that fear does not have to lead to destruction. Teach us patience, respect, and responsibility. Remind us that we are not owners of this earth, but we are caretakers. Father, forgive us for the times that we have destroyed what we didn't understand, and forgive us for, harming creatures out of fear instead of learning about them. Give us the courage to replace ignorance with knowledge and fear with respect. We pray that for the ecosystems of this world, for the forests, the deserts, the wetlands, the grasslands, where venomous snakes live and fulfill their role. Protect these habitats from destruction. Guide us to be better stewards so future generations can experience the fullness of your creation. Lord, we thank you for the way even venom, sometimes dangerous, can be used for good, through science and discovery. Venom has helped heal the sick and save lives. This reminds us that even things that seem harmful can serve a great purpose. We ask for safety for those who live near these animals, for those who study them, and for those who encounter them. Give us wisdom to act responsibly, not out of panic, but out of understanding. And finally, Lord, help us to respect life in all of its forms. Let us walk this earth not as destroyers, but as protectors. Let our actions reflect, care and balance and understanding. And as always, please keep the pointy end of these venomous animals as far from my body as possible while we work with them and try to teach the public, about their importance. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Sorry, guys, she's throwing a little bit of a fit here, guys. But real quick here, I'll show y'all her real quick. This girl here is, her name is Marshmallow. She is a caramel albino sunset piebald ball python. Guys, smash that like button for us. Please smash that like button. We really, really need your likes, guys. Without your likes, this stream will fizzle out to nothing. It'll go on the back burner. YouTube will quit showing it, and we won't be able to reach all the people that we need to reach to, try to teach the conservation message and, the education and even the entertainment value of it, guys. So please smash that like button for us. We really try to hit 100 likes in about the first 15 minutes of the stream because that really, really helps the stream become very successful. So please, guys, there's 82 people here now with 17 likes. Smash that like button. Help us out, guys. Even if you're only going to be here a minute, you hitting that like button will ensure that more people get to see it. More people get to come in and check out what we're doing. We're going to show and talk about a handful of venomous snakes tonight. We're going to feed a couple of venomous snakes tonight. I just figured I'd bring Marshmallow out, while we said the prayer and show her a little bit, give y'all something to look at, for those of you that don't like to bow your head, But anyway, we are going to move on to talk about some other snakes here, some venomous ones, and we're going to show them and everything. So I have to feed a few, so we're gonna start off with a cobra that I'm gonna get out to show up close and stuff, and then after that we are gonna take a look at the gaboon viper and the puff adder. That's just to name a couple of the ones that we're gonna look at, but we're gonna get an up close look at those guys. We're gonna talk a little about them. We're gonna feed them, and then I'll answer some questions and stuff like that, guys. So please smash that like button, guys. We have 30 likes with 66 people in here. So if the rest of y'all will please help me out and smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it. We try to hit 100 likes in the first 15 minutes of the stream. We're 7 minutes into it. I've already said the prayer. So guys, please smash that like button. Only 69 more. That'll put us at our first 100. That'll really, really help the stream take off and get out there to many, many more people. Where we're able to teach people, how important snakes are, and how you can peacefully coexist with these creatures without having to fear, and teach y'all the importance and what, life-saving things that snakes have helped us develop, and what they continue to do for us today. Guys, so please smash that like button. I'm going to go ahead and get ready and get the other snakes out, but let me give you a little bit closer look at her. Again, she is a caramel albino sunset piebald ball python. Come here, pretty girl. Show your face. Show your face. There you go. But yeah, guys, please smash that like button. There's 106 people with 35 likes, guys. Even if you're only going to be here for a minute, please smash that like button. We really, really need your likes. Again, we try to hit 100 likes in the first 15 minutes of the stream, because when we hit 100 likes in the first 15 minutes, it really, really helps get it out there to more people. It seems to bring a bigger crowd in that we're able to educate about these animals, teach the importance of them, and, answer your questions about them, teach you that you can safely, coexist with venomous animals without having to be, feared to the point of unaliving the animal and stuff like that. It stops, fear-based killings of the animals. It does a lot for us, guys. So please smash that like button. All right, guys, let me put her up, wash my hands, and we will move on to talking about the venomous snakes here. There you go, pretty girl. When you work with snakes, always keep alcohol available to sterilize your equipment and your hands between animals. That way you're not spreading any bacteria from one to the other. Very, very important. I'm almost just washing my hands off now, and then we will get moving right along, folks. While you're waiting on me to wash my hands and stuff, please smash that like button for us. Help us out, guys. Your likes is the only thing that helps this channel out, guys. Your likes is what helps us reach more people, and it helps us achieve our goal of conservation and education with these guys. Without your likes, we can't do it. So, guys, please, we are at 46. We have 109 people in here. We're 9 minutes into the stream. I really like to hit 100 likes in the first 15 minutes. So we've got about 5 minutes left of that. If y'all can help me out, and please smash that like button while I get out the first Cobra here, guys. So guys, you know, here we go. Let me grab a hook. And like I say, we are going to feed some of these guys tonight. We're going to feed a gaboon viper and a puff adder. And we're also going to take a close look at the cobra here and stuff. And then we'll probably even look at some other ones as well. But we're going to start off with these guys. What's up, buddy? Come here, dude. Hey, why are you being a psycho already? Come here, dude. Where you at? Come on, dude. Hey, calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down, guy. Calm down, Bubba. Hey. Calm down, buddy. Hey. Calm down. Calm down. Come on. Calm down. Give him just a minute and he'll calm down, guys. I just disturbed him, woke him up, so he's a little bit, little cranky, but he'll calm down here in a minute. Come here, bud. Where are you going? No, bud. No. Damn it. All right, guys, you're going to have to give me a minute here. Shit. He went down behind the damn thing here. Let me get you guys set up to look at the gaboon viper for a minute while I fish this cobra out. All right, so let me just open this up. I'm going to put you all right in there with the gaboon viper for a minute. And hopefully y'all can see him while I get this cobra out of here. Because he has gone down behind the stove. All right. Come on, you motherfuckers, bro. All right.
Help?
No, not from you.
What about Mark?
I don't know. Damn it. I got him. Relax. You need to calm down or something. Jesus, all I had to do is reach behind the stove. Calm down. All right. Sorry about that. Whoever's on the vertical stream, I knocked the camera over while I was getting the snake. Give me just a second here. Sorry to have a cluster. This guy acting a fool and got off my hook. All right. There we go. So now let's get back into position here to do things correctly. All right. On the vertical stream, let me know that my audio is still working, guys. Okay. All right, y'all. There we go. So now we got that handled. All right, guys, please smash that like button. Where else you going to get excitement with a runaway cobra? All right. Let's get him to calm down and try this again. There we go. Come here, dude. Come on. Quit being a jerk. Why are you being a jerk tonight? Why are you being a jerk tonight? Come on, stay on the freaking hook. Why are you being? I'm gonna tube you. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tube your little butt. I'm gonna tube your little butt. You're being a jerk tonight. Come on, man. Stay on the fucking hook. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tube him. I think I'm gonna have to tube him. He's being crazy. So, yep, he ain't gonna stay on the hook. So, I'm gonna have to tube him. All right, let me grab the let me grab a tube and we're going to tube him to get him to where we can show him. Where's the fucking cows at? Alright. Sorry guys. Grab my damn tube and stuff here. Alright, where the fuck did I put him at? Casper, you're a psycho, dude. I don't know why you're being a nutcase tonight. Must be hot. Must be hot. Alright, there we go. I got my Pepsi cleaned up that I had spilled. I don't know where my tubes are. I'm looking. I brought them out here. No, I didn't. Well, there's one. Where the fuck the other one's at? Alright, dude, come on. Let's do this now. Come on. Come on, dude. Hey. Come on, dude. Hey, come here. Hey, Casper. Hey. Casper, put me in a psycho, dude. Hey, come on. Come on, put me in a psycho. Hey, come here. Come here. Hey. Come on, bub. Come on. Hey, come on. Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, guys. I got him in the tube now. There we go. Now he's in the tube. Now we can do this without him running away from us. All right. I appreciate everybody sticking around with this chaotic mess. Appreciate it. But, guys, we're at 66 likes with 140 people in here. Can you please get me up there to 100 likes? We still have 3 minutes to do it within the goal, to hit our goal. So please smash that like button for us. Guys, this is a leucistic monocled cobra right here. His name's Casper. When most people hear the words, venomous snakes, their first reaction is usually fear. They picture danger. They picture something that needs to be eliminated. But what if I told you that these animals are not only essential, to our ecosystems, but they have also helped save millions of human lives? Today, I really want to kind of challenge, the fear with understanding. Venomous snakes are not villains, guys. They're regulators. They control populations of rodents like rats and mice, and without snakes, rodent populations would explode, and that would create serious problems. You would have more rodents, means more diseases, things like plague, hantavirus, Lyme's disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, etc. We would have more crop damage. We would have more imbalance in the ecosystems. We would, snakes are one of nature's most efficient forms of pest control. Remove them, and you don't just lose a predator. You trigger a chain reaction that can affect humans directly. Let's talk about the venom a little bit, not as a weapon, but as a medical breakthrough. In studying snake venom, scientists have discovered compounds that affect blood pressure in very precise ways. And one of the most important discoveries came from a pit viper known as the Bothrops jerica. Its venom led to the development of the first ACE inhibitor drug called captopril. The medication, basically revolutionized the treatment of high blood pressure and heart disease. It saved countless lives, and it's still the foundation of many modern treatments today. Think about that, guys. A substance meant to stop life is being used to preserve it. And that's just one example. Snake venom research, continues to contribute to treatments for blood disorders, pain management, and even some cancer stuff. Now there's something a little more fascinating in my opinion. Snakes didn't just help medicine, they helped technology as well. And a lot of folks don't know that, but many venomous snakes, like rattlesnakes and stuff, have specialized heat sensing organs called pits. They allow them to detect infrared heat, essentially letting them see warm-blooded animals in the total darkness. Scientists, studied this ability and realized something incredible. Snakes had already solved a problem that humans were, still trying to figure out. And that research helped inspire, and refine thermal imaging technology, which, that's once again something people fear has actually helped save lives, and it continues to help save lives because thermal imaging technology is used, during natural disasters to find people that are trapped, it's used for many, many different things, So guys, it's still helping humans every single day, just as well as the medications. So again, my point to this is the animals people fear are exactly, what is helping save, countless lives, and now let's talk about what's happening today here. As humans expand, like building homes and roads and cities, we're pushing into the natural habitats, and snakes are adapting. They're showing up closer to neighborhoods, not because they want conflict, but because we have moved into their space. And, this leads to more encounters. But here's the truth, guys. Snakes do not chase humans. Snakes do not hunt humans. Snakes want to be left alone. And most bites only happen when a snake feels threatened or stepped on or cornered, So, in short, provoked, The problem's not aggression. The problem is proximity. And, respect is the difference between danger and safety. And respect basically with these animals means keep your distance, not trying to handle the snakes, learning which snake species live in your area and staying aware of your surroundings. When people understand snakes, fear turns into caution and caution saves lives. Guys, can you please try to get me up there to 150 likes? Your likes really help bring more people in. They help bring people into this stream. They help bring people to future streams. They just help us out tremendously, guys. So please, if you will, take a second, double tap the center of your screen, give us a thumbs up. If you're on a computer or a TV, all you have to do is find the thumbs up logo and click on that, guys. Please, your likes don't cost you anything, but they pay off tremendously for us and our mission. So, guys, please smash that like button. We only need 40 more to get to 150, guys. There's enough people in here now that could help us with that. Please smash that like button. Guys, we are going to show some other snakes. We're going to feed this guy, and we're going to show a couple of other snakes. We're going to show a gaboon viper. We're going to show a puff adder, and possibly even move on to others. As long as the likes are coming in and we're, having a good stream, we'll go ahead and show and feed those animals as well. So, guys, please smash that like button. Help get us to 150. Once we hit 150 likes, I'll go ahead and feed this guy. And then we'll talk, we'll watch him eat, talk a little bit about him as he's eating. I'll answer some questions and things. And then after we hit our next milestone, we will go ahead and switch over to the gaboon viper and do a feeding with the gaboon viper as well. So, guys, basically, with conservation, what can we do, we can protect habitats whenever possible. We can educate others, and replace myths with facts. And that's what I'm trying to do here at the Virtual Reptarium, guys. And that's why I ask so much for your likes, because I really need your likes to get more people here to be able to help educate others, and replace the myths with the facts. We can avoid killing snakes unnecessarily and call a guy like me or other professionals if needed to relocate one. We can support scientific research, and guys, and we can be mindful in the outdoors, watch your step and especially at nighttime. And guys, you hitting the like button, you are doing all of those by helping me reach more people, guys. You know, I understand a lot of people may not have the time to actively participate in conservation and research and all of that, you know, but you just simply being here tonight and hitting that like button, you're helping out tremendously by allowing me to reach other people and try to, you know, spread the education to others and, you know, the importance of the animals and stuff. So again, one more time, smash that like button, guys. So guys, the next time that you think about a venomous snake, you know, just pause for a minute. Instead of asking how dangerous are they, ask why do they matter, you know? Because when we change the perception or the perspective, you know, everything changes. We move from fear to respect, you know, we move from destruction to conservation, and we move from ignorance to understanding. And in doing so, we don't just protect snakes. We protect ourselves, our ecosystems, and the future on this planet. Guys, we only need 16 more to hit 150 likes, guys. Please, 16 more likes, and we'll go ahead and feed this little fella. We only need 16 more. There's enough here to do it now. If y'all will, please smash that like button. We'll get him out. We'll adjust the cameras, and we'll go ahead and feed him. We only need 9 more, guys, and we're going to go ahead and feed this little dude. This is a leucistic monocled cobra, guys. Well, let me mute this. I just pulled it up so I can read y'all's comments. There we go. But you'd have 200 different lizards if you could all the way. Awesome, awesome. 7 more likes, guys, and we're going to try to feed this little fella. 7 more. There's got to be 7 more people there that can hit that like button. Again, guys, your likes are not only benefiting the virtual reptarium, your likes are benefiting everybody because it helps bring more people into this stream. It helps bring people into our future streams. It really helps us push the education out there to a much wider audience about these creatures, you know, and the importance of these animals and what these animals have done for us and how you can stay safe around venomous snakes. Being that, you know, we are getting closer and closer to venomous, dangerous animals every day by urban expansion, you know, development and roadways, etc. So, guys, you know, I appreciate you tuning in and watching. And if you will, please, again, smash that like button, guys. We're trying to hit 200 now. But now that we've hit 150, I'm going to go ahead and put this in its enclosure. And we're going to try to feed him, see if he'll take something to eat for us. And then after he eats, we will move on to the next snake that I want to highlight tonight. So, guys, while we're feeding this one, please keep smashing that like button. Let's get us up there to 200 likes. Hey, little dude, hey. There you go. You want to hear him hiss? There you go. Oh, I took the cap off this end, and he wants to go out that end. So, oh, there you go. He's turning around. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Here he comes, guys. I'm trying to show both cameras. That's why I'm having a tough time. This camera's backwards. Gotcha. Come on, Bubba. Go on out there. Now you turned around again, you knucklehead. Fine. I'm going to take this cap off, too. Which one are you going to go? Are you going to go out that end or this end? Come on. Which end do you want? Here you go. Let me try to show you down in the tube here as he comes out. Come on, Bubba. Are you going to come out this end or that end? Here. Come on, dude. Hey. There he comes. There he comes. All right, guys. So he's coming out now. So there we go. Now I got to be careful so he don't get behind the darn stove again. But again, guys, this is the leucistic monocled cobra right here. As you can see with the light, the light shining through, he almost looks pink. Guys, there's 205 people here with 160 likes. Please get me up there to 200 likes. There's enough people here now that you can get me there. Even if you're not going to stay the whole show, please smash that like button. Help us out. The more likes we get now, guys, the more people it brings in. The more people it brings into tomorrow's stream. It really helps us out tremendously, guys. So please help us out and smash that like button. We only need 29 more to hit that 200 goal, guys. 29 more. We really, really appreciate y'all very much. Thank you so much. 23 more, guys. We're moving along. Keep them coming. We're going to feed this fella here, but I figured y'all would like a little bit closer look at him here before we go into feeding. Come here, dude. Nah, stay on the tube here. There you go. Use the tube to rest on. There you go, guys. 20 more and we'll be at our goal. He just bit the tube, guys. I don't know if y'all saw that, but you'll be able to catch the replay and see it, but he bit the tube. He smells a rodent on it because I am warming up some rodents right now. Look, he put his head back in the tube. 17 more, guys, and we'll be at 200. Come on, smash that like button, y'all. 17 more likes. Hey, look, guys, there you go. He just bit the tube again. He bit the tube again. He's being a crazy little feller. We only need 15 more, y'all. 15 more, and we'll be at 200, guys. Keep them coming. Whoa, shit. Come here, Bubba. Stay on the... There you go. Stay on the tube, buddy. Hey. Nope. No, you don't want to stay on the tube. Here. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Here. Come on. There you go. Come on, dude. Hey, stay on the... All right, dude. You're going to start this shit again. I'm going to put you back in the tube. All right, dude. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. There you go. Look at him. Here he comes. Comes a huffing along. Guys, I am showing two different cameras. That's why I keep moving side to side, guys. We only need 11 more to be at that 200, folks. The rodents are just about ready to be fed. They're warmed up enough, so we're going to feed them here in just a couple of minutes, guys. 11 more likes. Get us up there to 200. We have plenty of people in here. You guys could probably get me to 250 with how many's in here right now. But at least get me up there to 200, y'all. 10 more likes. 10 more likes, and we'll be there. Four more to go, and we'll be at the 200, guys. You guys are the best. We're at 200. I appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and feed him now. So, guys, if you will, though, I'm still trying to get to 250. So, if y'all will, smash that like button. Get me to 250. I'm going to put him in his enclosure, and we'll grab a rodent and some tongs here, and we will feed him. Let me go ahead and get the camera closer here so we can see him good. Come here, little dude. Here. Come here, crazy dude. All right, guys, give me a second to adjust the cameras. Come on, little dude. All right, so here he is on that one, and let me get this camera over here where you can see with the vertical stream or the horizontal stream. If he's watching the horizontal one, I ain't sure. But even if you're not, that's fine. We'll still adjust the camera just in case. Put the camera. There we go. All right. You know what? I'm just going to sit it right down in there with him. There we go. Let's just do this right here. Okay, guys. There we go. So now we're ready to try to feed him. I got to give him some water. He's done out of water, so. All right. There we go, folks. Hit that like button, guys. Let's see if we can get up to 250 by the time he's done eating this rodent, guys. Hey, Casper. Hey, Casper. Hey. It's right here, bud. It's right here. It's right here, dude. Look at him biting everything it touched. Here, hey, bud. It's over here. Casper. Hey, Casper. It's right here. Casper. Hey, it's right here, dude. Look, it's right here, bud. Hey, it's right here, bud. Look, they want to see you do this. Get in there. Oh, he got the tail. Come on, bud. Here, it's right here. Here. There you go. Rah. There you go, Bubba. Oh, you dropped it. Pick it back up. He'll pick it back up, guys. We're at 222, guys. Come on, get me up there to 250, guys. 250 likes. Smash that like button. We only need 27 more to get there, guys. Keep them coming. This guy will finish up eating here in just a few minutes, and after he does, we're going to move on to a bigger, better snake, y'all. Much bigger, much bigger. I'm going to hand the mouse to him one more time. I don't know why he decided to spit it out. If he don't eat it, I'll go get another one. I have plenty of cobras where this came from. Come on, dude. There you go. Here, take your mouse. There you go. There you go. All right, guys. We only need 18 more, y'all. 18 more, and we'll be at 250. And we're only 37 minutes into the stream, guys. Let's see if we can do it within 40 minutes. That would be great. $15 more, guys. 15 more likes, and we'll be there. I'm going to take a look at the comments while he's eating that, see if I can answer any questions anybody might have. Looks like he fell asleep eating. Yeah. Nah, he's unaliving it. He thinks he's killing it. Thanks for the gifts, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Katie. Thank you for taking care of the idiots tonight. I appreciate you. What do you mean, come on, OTF? If there's any more stupid comments, you'll be blocked next time. We're cool with joking around and stuff, but don't be a moron. If you get in, I got to go immediately to the hospital. It would start out, you would have a bad metallic taste in your mouth, and then your eyes would get droopy, your lips would get droopy. Next thing you know, paralysis would start showing up, and then after that, it could shut down your breathing. Well, guys, we still need to raise another $325 towards the new snake. I have put 400 in myself, and some others have donated 125 so far. So we need to make another 325 to hit our goal to purchase the new snake. If we can hit that goal, I can have the snake here by Thursday. Hey, Katie, if you need to, you can go ahead and block Kelly the Christian if he wants to act like an idiot. I don't care if he says, you know, he donated and he didn't. It is what it is. Yeah, we're not gonna take a bite, that's for sure. Nah, I'm not scared, little Wappo. Nah, we're good. He ain't gonna get out. Angel, it's a monocled cobra. You know, this little dude, he has just recently started playing with his food like he's doing now. He used to always eat very, very fast. That's correct, Michael O'Connor. You're right. I've probably been handling venomous snakes before most of these people were born in here. We are feeding it right now, permafrost. It has a mouse laying in there. What's up, Vince? I hope you're feeling better. I thought the other night you said you weren't feeling good. We said a prayer for you. Your real name is Steve? I got you, Steve. Are you the Steve I think you are? Oh, the one I'm looking to purchase? Yeah. Oh, the one I'm looking to purchase? Angel, I want to keep that a secret for right now. To see, you know, if people donate, you know, we get them. I kind of wanted it to be a surprise unboxing. Okay, all right, good deal, dude. Good deal, buddy. You changed your name, I see. I guess I'll have to subscribe to this channel too. That was a pretty black corn snake you found. I got you. Yeah. COVID sometimes, you know, it depends on the snake. These monocled cobras will eat just about anything you put in front of them. Awesome, Angel. Awesome. Guys, we only need 4 more to hit 250 likes, guys. Once we hit 250 likes and this guy's finished eating, we're going to move on to a bigger snake. And we're going to talk a little about him, and then we're going to feed him as well. This snake here is about 8 months old, Ace. No. What's up, David? I got a yellow anaconda. We're there, guys. We're at 251, so he's almost finished eating his rodent right now. And then we're going to go ahead and move over to the next one. Here, let me zoom in just a little bit here. Zoom in on the horizontal a little too for y'all. Let me try to read the horizontal comments here. All right, guys. So we have handled that one. So let me put his foliage back in, and then we will go ahead and move over to the other snake. There you go. There's a hood display. Let me zoom out so you can see. There's a hood display for you. that one. Let me take this dude's plants and shed out of there. He has shed for us. Guys, this is pretty cool. We got a complete, well, I got to be careful. I got to moisten it back up. But we have a complete shed here. Can anybody tell what kind of snake this is from the shed? Yeah, you're right, Surrender. You're right. I didn't give them no water. I will, though. I'll get them some water in there here in just a bit. I got to water them all. It's time to give them all water. I try to keep the watering and the feeding on the same schedule. So, guys, a lot of people, don't know it, but when it comes to reptiles, some reptiles will drink out of a bowl of water. Some of them will not. But they get the majority of their water intake from the food that they eat. So it's not it's important to keep water in there for them. So that ain't what I'm saying here, but it's not, it's okay if they are out of water for a day. There we go. So guys, this one here is Bill, the West African gaboon viper. We're going to try to feed him as well here. Let me grab him a rodent, see if he's ready to eat something. All right, here we go. He probably won't strike, but he'll probably eat it. Here, Bill. You want it, bud? You want it, bud? Come on, Bill. Hey, come on, Bill. I just lay it right here for him, right by his nose. And I'll take his water bowl out of here, right out of the way, and his thermometer. And we'll see if he's going to eat that. He might not. We'll find out here in a second. There we go. So guys, this is, one of the most powerful venomous snakes in the world. And it's something entirely different. They're calm, they're quiet, and almost invisible. This is the gaboon viper. And it's often called one of the most beautiful snakes in the world, and for good reason. Its body is obviously covered in them very complex patterns of browns and purples and creams and reds and blacks, and they really resemble fallen leaves on the forest floor. It's not just beauty, it's survival. The snake doesn't chase prey. It doesn't have to. It disappears. It just lies motionless, among the leaf litter in the rainforest of West and Central Africa. The gaboon viper becomes nearly impossible to see. Even experienced herpetologists walk right past one without even noticing it. And that's exactly how they hunt. The gaboon viper is an ambush predator. They'll wait sometimes hours or even days completely still. And when the prey comes close, the strike's unbelievably fast. Despite their heavy body, it can strike in a fraction of a second. It's almost something like 50 milliseconds or something. It's ridiculously fast. And when they do, they deliver one of the most effective bites in the snake world. This brings us, to one of its most famous traits, I guess. The gaboon viper holds the record for having the longest fangs of any venomous snake, reaching to 2 inches in length. And, think about that a minute, guys. That's longer than many people's thumb. These fangs allow the snake to inject venom deep into its prey, making its strike incredibly effective. And it doesn't just have long fangs, it also has a large venom yield. The venom of the gaboon viper is potent and complex. It affects the blood, tissue, and circulation. In the wild, it means that prey doesn't, go far after being bitten if they release. But here's something important to understand. The venom is not designed for humans. Like all snakes, the gaboon viper uses venom to hunt and sometimes to defend itself, not to attack people. In fact, the gaboon viper is known for having a relatively calm temperament. It relies on camouflage first, not confrontation. And most bites involving this snake happens when somebody accidentally steps on or too close to the snake, or they try to handle it. Unlike what's going on, fish guy? How are you? Thanks for stopping in here. It stays still, and this can make it seem less threatening, but in reality, it means people must be more aware. And because the danger is not aggression, the danger is not seeing it at all. This teaches a very important lesson. Not all threats announce themselves loudly. Some are quiet, some are hidden, and some are misunderstood. The gaboon viper is found in the rainforest and the savannas of West and Central Africa, typically countries like Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon. And these environments provide, the leaf litter and dense vegetation that the snake relies on for camouflage and hunting. But like a lot of species, its habitat is under pressure. And the same things that we see here in the United States, deforestation and human expansion. These are all reducing the spaces where these snakes can live safely, So, and we might be asking, if we're in the United States, these things are in Africa, why does the gaboon viper matter? So why should we care about a snake like this? Because it plays a role in maintaining ecological balance. The gaboon viper helps control populations of small mammals like rodents. Without predators like this, those populations can grow out of control and again lead to crop damage and the spread of diseases. The diseases are like plague, hantavirus, Lyme's disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever. And yes, Lyme's disease and Rocky Mountain spotted fever come from ticks, but rodents carry ticks around. So this snake is not just a predator. It is part of a system that, supports both wildlife and human life. The gaboon viper represents something bigger than itself, guys. It represents the idea that fear often comes from misunderstanding. Yes, it is dangerous. Yes, it is, something that deserves caution, but it also deserves respect. Respect means keeping your distance. Respect means, learning, not reacting. And respect means understanding that this animal is not your enemy. The gaboon viper is a perfect example of nature's balance. It's a beautiful yet, deadly, calm yet powerful, hidden yet essential. And it reminds us of something important. Not everything that is dangerous is bad. Most of us have wives or girlfriends, so we know exactly what I'm saying here. They're dangerous, but they're not bad. And not everything we fear should be destroyed. Again, we have wives and girlfriends, so you know what I'm saying. Sometimes the things we fear the most are the things that we need to understand the most. And, so the next time you hear about a snake like the gaboon viper, don't just think about danger. Think about your wife. Think about design. Think about purpose. Think about the role that it plays in a much larger system. Because when we learn to respect creatures like this, we take one step closer to respecting the balance of life itself. Bitch, 100%, I'm dangerous. What up, CJ? What up, Trey? What up, Trading? Ex-wives are dangerous. Yeah, little wipo, they can be. You're right. And women, I'm just, making light, of conversation here and stuff. Don't take offense to my jokes, please. Guys, we are at 261 likes. I need to get up there to 300 likes, y'all. If you can help me get 300, that'd be great. I appreciate every one of y'all for sticking it out and watching with us and hanging out and chatting and hitting that like button and all that good stuff. Thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it very much. $102 people with 267 likes, y'all. Come on, get me up there. We need 23 or 33 more likes to hit our goal of 300. Don't worry about the women, worry about you. I got you. This one is insane no matter what you say. They're a crazy snake, but they're cool. Just exited. It's been a while since I could catch you live. Awesome, man. I'm glad you're back in here, Just. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, people always say it looks like a rope or another snake down the center of their back. Yeah, we got 600 likes last night. 620 of them, guys. That is a Pepsi Patrick and Tom and Bits. We got lots of likes last night. That was a good night, you know, but it's a good night tonight, too. It's a good night every night that we're still fucking breathing, guys. And it's also a good night because our boy Bill here is eating a rodent, guys. He is eating, so that's a good night. You know, anytime Bill eats, it's a good night because I've been concerned about Bill for a little bit, but Bill is doing good. You was one of them likes, Michael O'Connor. Yes, sir. Hey, Michael O'Connor, is your... let me see if I'm on the same page. Is it Greenwood? Your dog nose not eating right now. Get some vanilla extract. It's got to be the real vanilla extract, not the imitation. Put a dab of that on the back of its neck. Oh, okay. Are you the original member here, Steve? Yes, they can choke, Lewis. Snakes can choke. Yes, sir. That's all right, Lewis. A lot of people, you know, don't know that because, you know, they can have a big old mouthful of rodent and still breathe. But now, I had a male blue insularis one time that was eating a rodent, and he held it for too long, you know, as he was eating it, and he couldn't breathe. So he actually passed out, and I thought he was dead. He was like a limp rope. And I actually took the snake, and I pushed the rodent the rest of the way down his throat, and I just laid there, and I sort of used my hook, and I sort of stroked his chest with my hook until he started getting a little movement of the tail until he finally revived, and he's still living today. Yeah, albino gaboons are out of this world. They're out of this world on price, too. It's not a price I'm willing to pay yet. The cheapest I have found them is $15,000. What am I going to help him for, Kyle? He's doing good. Yeah, try that vanilla, Rocky. Yeah. Look scary, Rosie? Yeah, they look scary, but they're not going to, you know, he's not choking, Kyle. He's not choking. I do sometimes dysfunction, but, you know, it's not going to hurt them, man. It's not going to hurt them at all. And also the speed of that Gaboon Viper, you know, yeah, man, that's a lot of, you know, here. If it's bothering y'all that bad, here, let me get my Toms and See if I can't get a hold of it. There. There you go, guys. I got it out of there. That little bit ain't gonna hurt it though. What do you mean, bitch? You gotta change your stream quality. You probably still have it on 4K, and I'm not using the 4K camera tonight. Actually, I can turn the light up some too if it's too dark in here. Let me turn the light up. There we go. Hopefully that helped a little bit. They use sheep for that process, for making antivenom. They inject sheep with small doses until, well, there's no stream starts, but it's kind of busy. Oh, gotcha. But yeah, they use sheep. They inject very small amounts, like example, 1 drop of venom to 10,000 drops of water, and then they'll slowly cut that water back until they are receiving full shots of venom. And then they extract the serum from the sheep and the antibodies to give as antivenom. Blue insularis is cool. Yes, I have blue insularises. I have everything. I got rattlesnakes. I got cobras. I got mambas. I mean, I got a lot of stuff. Yeah, guys, if we watch, he will yawn. He'll yawn real big here in a little bit. Thank you, Stephanie, for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. Yes, they have the largest fangs of any snake in the world, 6'9". He's not yawning, he's eating right now. Good food source for garter snakes, crickets, and mice, pinky mice. All right, go ahead, Bougle, and ask your snake-related question. I'll answer it for you. They are from Central and West Africa, Brad. They do not bite through the bottom jaw, Bradley. They can, but they typically don't. A bite from this snake would cause some serious damage. You would most likely have to, if it bit you in the hand, you would most likely have to have your arm amputated. Yeah, well, Triton, it might like eating worms. Yeah, they will too. Bougle, this is your one chance, man. This is your one chance. Any more comments like that, you're gone for good. Absolutely, Lewis. Absolutely. Show profile of his face. Yeah, I can give a close-up of his face here. Absolutely. No problem. Let me grab right here. Hang on. I'm going to have to move the camera around a second to do it. I need 17 more likes, y'all. 17 more to hit 300. Sorry, guys. I got to move cameras around real quick here. Somebody wants to see the profile of the face, so I need that other tripod to do it. Actually, no. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. I forgot I could do it with that tripod that I just had it on, but that's all right. We got her now, so let's get this in here. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, guys. Is that what you want to see? It's all right, Bill. It's all right, Bubba. All right, guys. Well, Bill is finished eating, so I think I'm going to give his plants back, and we're going to attempt to feed the pup adder. I don't know if the pup is going to eat or not, but we're going to attempt it. And then after that, we're going to call it a night tonight, guys. Tonight seems to be a pretty slow night. It might pick up here in a little bit, but either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're still going to call it a night early tonight. So, all right, guys, give me a minute to move everything around once again, and I'll get the pup adder out. Well, thank you for the donation. Somebody has sent $100, so we still need to make $225 towards the snake. We need to make 225 more bucks. You fucking prick. You damn thing. There we go. All right, let me get this snake here. Man, I hate this. I gotta buy another tripod. I got one new one, and now this one's a piece of junk. All right, I'm gonna put this one right in the cage, guys. The horizontal here. Just put it right in the cage. If I can keep the thing standing up here somehow. Just relax. Very relaxed, puppy. Okay, there's one. Let me get this one back on here. All right, guys, smash that like button, y'all. We're almost there. We only need 8 more to hit that goal of 300. All right, let me move his vegetation out of the way, and we will be ready to look at this guy and possibly feed him if he'll eat. I don't know if he's going to eat or not tonight. But let me pick up his plants here first and see. Now, all right. right, guys. So this snake right here, let me find my hook. What I do with it? Now we'll just use the small hook. There it is, right there. Okay. All right. There you go. He's moving. He's on the move. Of course, he's going to move down that way because I have that horizontal cam down there. So, of course, he wants to haul up. Come on, you stupid camera. There you go. All right, guys. So, this snake right here is the puff adder. Again, it's one of Africa's most dangerous snakes, you know, and again, it's just like the other. It does not chase people. It's, you know, it doesn't warn much either, you know, but it will hiss, it will huff, and that's where it gets its name, puff adder. And most of the time, you don't even see the snake. The puff adder is not built for speed. You know, it has a very thick, heavy body and moves relatively slowly compared to other snakes. So instead of chasing prey, it just waits, you know, and it waits extremely well. It's got that coloration, you know, this one's coloration is not showing the best. Sorry, vertical stream. He has come up this end here. Let me try to chase him back out of this end here where y'all can get a better look at him because he come down this end by the camera. Go on, Bubba. Go on. Here, get your butt up there. Go on, get your butt up that end of the cage. Go on, get your butt up there. Go on, get your big butt up here. Hey, come on, get your big butt up here. There you go. All right, there we go. But this guy has to shed still, so, you know, but he's got them bands of brown, tan, and black, you know. They blend perfectly into the dry grass and dirt, you know, and the leaf litter. Just like the gaboon viper, the puff adder relies on camouflage, but it takes it a step further, you know. It doesn't just hide, it becomes part of the ground. This is what makes this snake so dangerous, not aggression, but invisibility. The puff adder is considered responsible for more snake bites in Africa than almost any other species. But that's not because it's hunting people. It's because of three key things. It is extremely common, it lives close to human environments, and it relies on staying still instead of fleeing. Whenever people walk through fields, trails, or even near villages, they may step right next to it or even on it. And a puff adder, you know, wouldn't even, you know, they won't even realize it. And when it happens, you know, the snakes react, and not out of aggression, but out of survival. He keeps on going his butt back down this end. We need him to stay up this end. Come on, dude, you're being a pain today too. I need to cool you guys down before we do the shows so you guys don't move around so darn much. Here, get it moving. Get it moving. There. Keep your butt up there. Can we see on this camera? Yeah. Boy, the lighting is piss poor tonight, guys. What the hell is going on with that? There. Does that help anything? Maybe a little bit. But here, let me go ahead and give him a rodent, see if he's going to eat while we talk about him. Let's see if he's going to eat while we talk about him here. Let's see. You going to eat, Bubba? There you go, guys. He struck at it. He finally struck, and I think this camera died. Shit. That died. You fucking pig. Damn it, man. All right, guys. I think we're back. Is the audio working right now? We good? Yeah, we good. Guys, we need 3 more likes to hit that 300. He thinks it's fucking Meals on Wheels. But guys, this snake's scientific name is Bitis eritans, and Bitis eritans is a very close relative to the gaboon viper, and the gaboon viper is Bitis rhinoceros for the West African. The East African gaboon viper is Bitis gaboonica. And then you have Bitis nasicorn for the rhino viper. They are all very closely related to each other. Sort of like most people. Never mind. I'll shut up. What's that? Snakes are truly one of my biggest fears, yet find them fascinating and could watch for hours. So nice to see you handle them responsibly and respectfully. Thank you, B. Nix. I appreciate it. That's one of the things we do here. You know, we make sure to do things appropriately. We're not here just, I mean, we're definitely here on YouTube to get views, but we're not here just for that. So, I could blow this channel up and I could have 250,000 subscribers in the next 6 months if I would just free handle the snakes online, and I'd be making a ton of money on here. But, that's not what it's about. I want responsible handling the appropriate way. I want to show people that these animals are not villains. They're, like I say, 9 times out of 10, I can't even get my Cobras to act up. Yes, tonight I got my little leucistic to act a little crazy. He was just being a psycho for some reason, but most of the time I can't even get him to hood up. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Appreciate the gift. But yeah, guys, thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to do it, CJ. Like I say, it's not just about a YouTube channel for me about making money and shit. It's about a channel to reach the public and, educate people and, conservation. So that's why I'm going to just take it, and go with the slow organic growth that I can get, and whatever. Thank you, B. Nick. Appreciate the gift. Appreciate it. Thank you. He actually, guys, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but look how powerful these snakes are. He actually ate that thing from the side. He is folding that freaking mouse or that rat in half to eat it. Insane. Yeah, thank you for the gifts, everybody. Thank you. $225 is all we need to make yet. And I'll have a new snake here by Thursday. If not, we'll wait till next week. See if anybody wants to contribute towards a snake. Oh, guys, that's something else I want to mention. I will have the live stream cameras going very, very soon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have four cameras on a 24-hour live stream, and they will be on 4 different snakes each day of the week, and only members will be able to access those cameras. So if you would like to be able to check in on the individual snakes as if they were in an enclosure in your own house, you will have to join the membership. My cheapest membership, I think, is $1.99 a month. So, that's pretty cheap. Now if you buy, the bigger memberships like the King Cobra membership, you'll get the members only streams, and you'll also, have your choice of a hat or a t-shirt, for buying that membership. Absolutely, ATW. So, yeah, I figured that's a good way to go about it. That way, it encourages memberships, but it also, keeps it to the people that are serious about, wanting to check this stuff out and stuff, and whatever. Give you guys something. Not if the warden finds out. Yeah, Tom, you're right. Not if the warden finds out. Yeah. She ain't going to find out, though. Because you're going to keep your mouth shut. I think the warden has just about given up on telling me not to buy snakes. She's almost given up by now. Hell yeah, snake peep show. I thought about doing an OnlyFans page where I toss off with while I'm holding venomous snakes. What's up, Sarah? Good to see you. Almost, Tom. You're right. Almost. Sarah, you came in just at the time I said something crazy. Yes, stay humble. I do. I have some Wagler's pit vipers. The reason, I will show the Wagler's on stream eventually and on camera, but I haven't done so because they're a very finicky snake, and they require different conditions than others. Yeah, awesome, Sarah. I appreciate you stopping in for sure. When I first came to live with him, I had 2, but now you have 4. Oh, no, Shannon. You're collecting cats. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't buy anything. It was gifted. Well, that's what I told her. I said, look, if I can get, my viewers to contribute, towards it, I'll have just enough to buy the thing. But it looks like I'm going to have to lie to her and tell her that everybody donated. Yeah, and if anybody chooses to do so, yes, use my Cash App. Don't do it through YouTube because YouTube takes almost 40%, so it'd be better not to. My Cash App is in the description, or I can also pin it on the chat. Sarah, I'm going to put my Cash App in here in just a minute. Okay. I just pinned my Cash App, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, I just pinned the Cash App and see how close we can get on it. You see nothing? It's not there yet? Yeah, he got a couple wood chips. He'll get them out. It ain't a big deal. You got to think about it. Oh, she don't turn a blind eye. I can promise you that. She just waits till I'm not streaming to tell me about it. But guys, you got to think about it. In the wild, when these snakes eat, and they have, leaves and stuff like that off of the forest floor, they're swallowing them and it don't hurt them. Yeah, I can't get there with these tongs. These tongs ain't long enough, and these snakes got a pretty good strike range. Yeah, I got to give them a flosser bits. Yeah. Guys, yeah, whoever asked me about the floss that night, that's what the floss is for, whenever they get wood chips stuck in their teeth. So, guys, I bought a tripod that tracks movement. And I thought, it'd be nice, like, oh, I can set it up to track the snakes. It won't track a freaking snake. It'll track a dog, it'll track a person, but it won't track the snake. So I can put it on the floor and, the snake moves, the thing won't move. But my dog walks past it, it'll follow the dog around the house all day long. Like, I cannot even with how crazy the mouse went down, freaking sideways. Yeah, that's insane, man, how they do that. Oh yeah, guys. Well, that's why when people ask me, aren't you afraid that, aren't you afraid of these snakes getting out? Absolutely not. I would rather sleep in the room full of snakes sometimes. Now, the warden's nice to me, but she does get a little upset with me for buying snakes. You got to understand, though, that when I do something, I do not half-ass it. When I get into something, I go wide open. So you what, that camera dies. People get impatient, boy. They didn't want to give me a minute for it to come back on. We lost a bunch of people tonight over a couple of little mishaps. They are impatient. Wowee. Yeah, it folded that damn rat right in half, ate it sideways. Everybody has always seen a snake eat, ass first or head first. Is that the first time you ever saw a snake eat sideways? There's some water, Bubba. There's some water, dude. Nah, he's not escaping. He don't have no plants to hide under right now, so he's moving it around. Oh yeah, the warden's definitely more dangerous than the snake. Way more dangerous than the snake. Bill, where's your water bowl, dude? Oh, Bill. Bill. Let me find your water bowl, dude. There it is. You were 5 minutes back all the way? Hang on, Bill. I'm just getting the water, Bill. I'm just getting you some water, Bill. It's okay, big guy. It's okay, big guy. All right, let me fill his water. It's right here, Bubba. Okay, there we go. Now let me check up on the comments. Yeah, the warden can take away the Pepsi. You're damn right, boy. And I can't have that. She takes away the damn Pepsi. I'm running away. I'm getting my Mickey Mouse backpack and I'm heading to Tom and Sue's house. Yeah, it is my significant other. It is the prison warden, not the game warden. Yes, I did. These snakes, guys, whenever they get into a defensive pose, I don't know if you saw it when I was holding the rat in front of it, but they'll cock their head sideways and sit there real still. That's when they're getting ready to lay one on you. I remember that, Tom, when you and Sue originally thought game warden. I mean, that made sense, game warden with all the animals, but nah. The wrong warden. No, it is not related to the death adder, Sue. Believe it or not, guys, adder, adder is usually used synonymously with a viper, but a death adder is actually an elapid. It's not a viper. These guys are vipers. B. Nick, I don't think so. I think this is going to be the last snake of the night, buddy. But tomorrow we'll make sure to plan something good. Just exist? No. She does not. she accepts the snakes, but she doesn't so much like the snakes. Elapid. Elapid. Elapidae is things like mambas and cobras. Vipers or Viperidae, is a pit viper, which would be like your rattlesnakes and copperheads and cottonmouths. And then your Viperinae, NAE, November Alpha Echo. They are things like what you're looking at now, the gaboon viper, the bush vipers. They are vipers without the heat sensing pits. That's part of it, just exists. That's part of it. No problem, bitch. You saved me enough. You, Tom, Sue, all the way, Steve, all you guys saved me plenty of times. Hell, the one night we fed the king cobra the one night, and I told you guys the wrong damn cobra the whole video. I was calling it the wrong cobra the whole friggin' time. Didn't even realize it. No, I did not have the reptiles before that. I was always in the snakes before me and her, but I did not have any venomous in my collection, then. In fact, I had none in my collection. I had sold my last Burmese pythons before me and her got together. And then after me and her got together, I started to rebuild my ball python collection, and they lived right in the house with us, and she didn't really care for that, but Michael here, Steve, you had to save yourself. Oh yeah, I had a collection. Oh, I know what Steve you are. All right, buddy. You're south of me, correct? Yeah, now that I know who you are, I'll hit you up. I had you confused with another Steve. Used to be. Gotcha. Are you still in the area? Gotcha. All right, guys, check it out. This is one of the things that I was explaining, that with these snakes, this is what they do in the forest floor, guys, and it's one of the things that makes them so dangerous. Well, he's not going to do it, I guess. He started to, but they will actually bury themselves under the leaf litter, and that's what makes them blend in so well. And yeah. You saw a glass snake earlier. That's cool, Fastlane. I still don't know that I ever saw a glass snake. I know the glass lizard, they do look like a snake because they're a legless lizard, but unless that's what you're talking about. If not, I'm going to have to look it up. Actually, you know what? Let me Google one right now and see if we're thinking about the same thing or not. Yes, yeah, you would use a stick like here. I'll show you. Give me just a second here, and I'm going to show you what I do. Yeah, that's the glass lizard. I know what you're talking about, buddy. Yeah, the glass lizard. We have them in the wild here. But anyway, so what I do is this is my exact one that I use in the woods. This hook here is not really, the correct hook to be picking up snakes with. So I use this in the woods, and when I walk, I will actually sweep the ground, and tap on things, before I step in that area. Yeah, the eastern legless lizard. Yeah, the glass snake. Yep. Yeah, that's they're just like the ones we got here, Steve. They're the glass lizards, All right. Were you not here at the beginning when I showed Marshmallow? But I'll show her anyway again. Yeah, the Europeans are much bigger. They absolutely are. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, that was Marshmallow at the very beginning of the stream, the one I was holding. End of your lunge whip. Hell yeah. Hell, I started 5 minutes late, CJ, but we started. You're right. So, but, well, guys, so I'm actually gonna get ready here to what's that? Well, I had no idea what a glass lizard was. Oh, awesome. Living green anaconda. I bought it from a pet warehouse back in Jacksonville, North Carolina, about 4 months after I had him. Landlord's management went into my home. I was gone home and killed him. What? What the? That's horse shit. That is horse shit. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and say the closing prayer here. And we'll talk for a couple of minutes after I say the prayer, and then we'll call it a night. So if you don't mind, give me just a minute of silence in the chat while I finish up the prayer here. Heavenly Father, as we come to the end of this time together, we thank you for the knowledge shared, the understanding gained, and the reminder of how powerful and connected your creation truly is. Lord, we ask that you continue to guide us in wisdom and respect for the world around us and for one another. Help us walk with awareness, with patience, and compassion into all that we do. Father, we lift up CJ's son to you right now. You know his situation better than anyone. We ask for your healing hand to be upon him. Strengthen his body, restore his health, and give him peace through every step of his recovery. Surround him with your protection and let your presence be felt in every moment. Lord, we also lift up Kimberly. We ask for your helping hands to be upon her. Give her strength where she feels weak, hope where she feels discouraged, and peace that surpasses all understanding. Walk beside her through every appointment, every treatment, and every uncertain moment. God, we ask boldly for healing for Kimberly to overcome cancer. We know that nothing is impossible for you. Place your hand upon her, restore her body, and renew her spirit. Let her feel your love and strength carrying her through this fight. Lord, be with their families as well. Give them comfort, patience, and unwavering faith. Remind them that they are not alone, that you are with them every step of the way. Father, help all of us to trust in your plan, even when we don't fully understand it. Give us faith in the hard moments and gratitude in the good ones. We place all of this in your hands, knowing that your love is greater than any fear, any sickness, and any struggle. And thank you for keeping me safe while working with and showing these venomous creations of yours tonight. In your holy name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. About $3,200 of reptiles dead. She even went as far as to turn the heat up and air conditioner off. That's fucked. That is so fucked up. Absolutely, CJ. I hope he's making a good recovery. I hope things are working for him. What's up, Nancy Drew? All right. So, guys, I am going to pick up the horizontal stream here. There we go. All right, guys, anybody that's still in the horizontal stream, I appreciate you. And for some reason, I can't get the damn chat to come up on there. But let's see here. Oh, chat. There it is. Okay. Now that was fast lane in there. I have not had a decent job working months. No, I do RC Cola too, stay humble, absolutely. But everybody in the horizontal live, anybody that's left, we still have the vertical live going right now. I'm going to end the horizontal. We will remain in the vertical for about another couple of minutes here, 5 minutes or so. So if you want to join us over there, please do so. If not, I appreciate the time you spend in here watching the horizontal live, and I appreciate you. And if you're not aware that we actually have a couple of different live streams that we do every night, now you know. We do the horizontal and vertical live both. I'm just trying to build a little bit of a base up on the horizontals as well. We have a pretty decent base going on the verticals. So anyway, y'all, I will see y'all in a bit. If you want, stop over to the vertical. We'll be there for just a little while yet.